Hey guys, Danny Johnson here, and today I'm doing a review of the SpringHill Suites by Marriott located at 1801 South Harbor Boulevard. This is very close to Disneyland and California Adventure, so maybe that's why you're watching this review. So here's the hotel here, and it's just across the street and over, and you're already at the parks for California Adventure and Disneyland. One thing I did want to mention is the parking is very tight. So coming in here with an SUV, this was a normal height SUV as well. So if you have a larger truck, you might need some different accommodations. As you can see here, we are pretty much almost touching the roof here. At the time, they did offer other parking at the Residence Inn, which is right next to this hotel. So you might want to keep that in mind if you have a bigger vehicle or have a hard time in tight spaces. It is only one level underground as well, with 2 handicap spots. Outside had a few more places. As you can see, this was pretty tight for fitting an SUV in here. They did have some of the carts for your baggage. They were few and far between. I had to really look around to find one. The front desk area was very nice. It always smelled really good and was well kept and nice and clean. They do have a very large eating area for breakfast, and they did have a good breakfast each morning, which I'll show you a little bit more here. They clean up after breakfast hours, so there isn't anything else available. They do have some snacks for purchase, and of course the Mickey Mouse ticket information here, but this is what the lounge looks like. It had a few computers that you could use if you needed to, as well as a conference room that you could book by reservation. As for the rooms, they did have a few different options. We chose the one bed with a pull-out couch. So this is what the room looks like. It was spacious, it was clean. It had a little bit of tile separating the 2 carpeted areas. And here for the bathroom, it had a very large barn door with a glass mirror on it. And so that really did help when using the restroom at night not to wake other people up. This one did have a shower, no bathtub. I don't know if they do have that. You can contact them. I put the link in the description if you want more information on other options they might have. Inside it has a little mini refrigerator and a microwave. Plenty of counter space. A second TV over here, and here's where the main bed is. They had the closet over here for hanging up some larger clothes. You can see the ironing board and iron as well, and another pillow. We were on the 4th floor, and we did hear some other noise because there are a lot of children in the hotel and some traffic noise, but it didn't bother me too bad. Okay, so here's the couch bed. So just to show you here, pull off the cushions, and if it did sink down in the middle, so some people have said in the past it's a good idea to put those couch cushions under it as you fold it out, if that helps you support it a little bit. But it did a good job for just sleeping a few kids, and we just made it with the sheets that they are already included. You do need to use your room key for the elevator. Now downstairs they had one of my daughter's favorite parts, and that is the Mickey Mouse waffles. So they have everything ready for you. They got a few of these waffle makers going, and you just kind of stand in line. It's about 2.5 minutes, and you have some really awesome Mickey Mouse waffles. So this was my daughter's favorite part, so we had to come back to this hotel basically just for these, and they came out really good. There are a few lines that form for these, but they had a total of 5 of them, so they have 2 other ones over on the other side. I really like how they had individual syrup dippers, butter, and whipped cream for it as well. I really liked their potatoes. The potatoes were a little bit spicy, and eggs and some sausage for making like a breakfast sandwich. And just traditional other breakfast items here. They had a few options for juice, orange juice, apple juice, and some kind of a berry juice, as well as some hot drinks here as well. They also had dispensers for the forks and knives and spoons, and that was good to keep everything sanitary. Outside had a very relaxing patio courtyard area, so that's a really good place to eat. So once again, using our hotel room key, we went ahead and went up to the 5th floor where they had a pool area and an outside terrace. There are steps here, and there is a wheelchair ramp that goes around the back, so there is access for wheelchairs or strollers. The pool was not really big, but it's a pool here for you. It's about 4 feet deep. I'll give you a look inside here. Looks like they had the little crane there too to lower people down in who would have a need for getting in the pool that way. It did seem to have more traffic here towards the evenings. Everybody else is probably at Disneyland. So here's a quick look on how you can access the wheelchair ramp. It's near the stairs for the back, and that just kind of goes down and around. The view is of California Adventure right across the street, and you could still see the fireworks going off for Disneyland as well. I would even take the breakfast up here with the kids, and we had an enjoyable place to eat in the mornings. And so this view here is looking at Disney California Adventure. You can see the old Tower of Terror, now it's a Marvel's one, and Cars Land. That shows you how close you are to the park. Of course, you do have to walk all the way down the street because the entrance is kind of in the middle. Here's what it looks like at night. It had a relaxing ambience, and you could still see the fireworks from Disneyland. It was great to see people gathering up here and having conversations and enjoying their vacation time. And so this was open 7 a.m. to 10 p.m., but the gym closed sooner. So right off the pool, they also had some restrooms in case you needed to use those. Right next to these restrooms is where you could find the guest laundry. So if you needed to go do a few loads, you could. You do have to pay for it, but it's a good feature to have. They also had a workout room right next to the pool. So this is what they have here, just some weights for lifting, some elliptical and running machines, as well as some of these exercise balls. And so again, you see California Adventure right across the way. The gym portion did close a little bit sooner than the pool. Now, the first floor of this hotel is also a CVS pharmacy. Across the street was a Walgreens. They had an IHOP. They had some other food options, some pizza places. And if you like this video, check the video description. I'll show you another Courtyard Marriott that we stayed at and its review and what I thought about it. It was pretty cool. This one had some bunk beds, which was very good for the kids. 2 large beds. So just a little different of a layout. Maybe this suits you a little better. We did like the little booth in the corner for breakfast. And this one did have a water park that was part of it too. So check the video description. I'll put the full review that I did on that one. And thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and subscribe if you're new. Thanks, guys.